Hello, this will be a channeled message for you for your highest good. I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment. And as always, I love you so much. We are heavily protected at this time. Purification is a big theme. The color white may be really significant. I'm getting birds or feathers. And I see you guys releasing things that do not serve, unbinding yourself and walking away from things that do not serve your highest good. And wherever you are at in this process, Spirit is so proud of you. It sees the work that you're doing. And Spirit gave me a very clear message last night for this collective, a very clear download. You are unlocking your true potential, and you don't actually know your full power. You are unlocking your true potential here, and it is time to level up, but it is also a time for healing. You're safe to go at your own pace. As I said, you're so heavily protected at this time. It is a time for healing, whatever that means for you. If that means taking a pause, taking a break, time out, then that's for you. If it means pushing ahead and achieving your goals, this is for you. You're being healed and you're unlocking your true potential at your own pace. You're not fully aware of how powerful you are, and you're stepping into that. That's the message I was getting. And like I say, purity, themes around purification, stripping it back, getting closer to source. I see you guys kind of getting out of the way of source here. There's been some kind of a defending of an energetic position I'm getting from somebody who doesn't necessarily approve of the moves that you're making in the 3D, something to do with money. And I really see you guys using your willpower to cut something out, some kind of a negative team member or somebody that's not on your side, somebody that's potentially proactively been working against your cause. And this is this energy of stepping away from things, purifying yourself. And this could be habits or substances that were reflected in your relationships, potentially not even being aware that you had a connection to something in your life, an energetic connection that was also showing up in the form of a relationship, a personal relationship, or somebody on your team. And I see you cutting them out. You know, this was somebody who had a healthy, an unhealthy relationship with money, or somebody who wanted to control the resources but didn't have a proper understanding of how things needed to work. And you feeling like you needed to constantly defend yourself from this person was draining your energy. It was actually draining your resources because somebody just couldn't quite get on the same page here, and you're cutting them out. And this is what's allowing you to step into your Empress position and step into receiving mode here. Potentially receive some kind of a new financial opportunity because you're moving out of this defensive position. You're not having to use your energy to really guide somebody who I'm getting didn't want to be led. And you've really made a call here, or you're in the process of making the call to cut something out that's being reflected potentially in a relationship. It's tied in with your self-worth, that feeling of self-empowerment. I get that you guys are educating yourself, learning new skills, but not doing it in a way, not coming at this from a lack mentality. Like, you guys are educating yourself from a position of power, knowing that you're worth it. I'm really getting growth mindset here. You guys are stepping into your growth mindset. So if you don't know, there is a difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, and I would highly recommend you watch a video about that if you're not aware. And this is, for me personally, I was somebody who had a fixed mindset. This is probably the easiest way I can explain it. Using my own personal experience, I was somebody who up until my early 20s, I believed that things were the way they were and I was the way I was. And there were some things that I was good at and there were some things I was bad at. I thought, I'm good at English and music and drama, but I'm really bad at science and math, and I'm clumsy, I'm not athletic. I had these beliefs about myself. But somewhere along the line, I started to realize that I could learn to get better at things. I know, what a concept, right? I could actually work to improve myself. And it was my belief that was holding me back. And once I started to let go of the belief, once I started to cut out any kind of negative beliefs that were reinforcing these habits, I was able to move forward and actually really rapidly improve at things that I wasn't good at. And I didn't think I would ever be good at. So I think somebody out there really needed to hear that message. I see you guys stepping into your growth mindset here and feeling self-empowered. Coming at this from a position of royalty and knowing you deserve to learn and grow and create your abundance. This is a very fertile time for you. And there are going to be financial opportunities that come in very shortly because you're not defending yourself and you're starting to feel protected from spirit, like you're being guided, like you're going with the flow. You're starting to understand that spirit is guiding you where it needs you to go to learn the right lessons at the right time, and you're starting to become safe to put this stick down because you're just deciding to cut people out. If they're going to attack you and attack your finances and your ability to grow. This could be somebody who maybe made fun of you for wanting to learn or who was reinforcing these negative beliefs about yourself. You're letting it go. And even if this person isn't currently in your life or if there's been a separation in the past, you are energetically letting them go. Because you are changing your belief systems. You're moving out of resonance, 7:07 on the clock, as I was saying that. You're moving out of resonance with these old energies, with these old people. Because you're changing your belief systems. You're so powerful. You're an alchemist. You have the ability to change your mindset, to change your vibration over time. And this is what you're healing at your own pace. And you're healing any kind of shame or guilt around this and healing your relationship with time. That's what I'm getting. You're healing your relationship with time. And this is allowing you to sit back and receive guidance from spirit, receive insights, receive new knowledge. Because you're coming at this from a place of power. And look at this. Victory, celebration. This thing that you're working on and this direction that you're moving towards, you're going in the right direction. And you're going to be safe to be seen. And I'm getting the word role model. Really strongly, I'm hearing role model. You are going to be a role model for other people. You are going to be able to set the example for people on whatever scale resonates to you. This could be a very large collective of people. This could be a few people in your day-to-day life. You may be putting together a new team. 2 or 3 other people that are going to be assisting you in this endeavor, right? This financial endeavor, because you're worth it. And this is your gift at this time, the 8 of Pentacles and the Moon. So just slowly chipping away at whatever this project is. And this could be something in the physical, but this could just be your healing journey. Like I said, healing your relationship with time and feeling safe to go at your own pace and put down any kind of obligations. Cutting out anything that is making you feel obligated to do something that you don't want to do and focus on yourself. Or this could be a project in the 3D. It could be a new endeavor. Could be a travel plan. Okay, things haven't necessarily been fully revealed to you. There's an energy of moving through the unknown here. Knowing that you're safe to do so. Knowing that you are so protected at this time. And just moving at a healthy pace and getting those reps in. Showing up every day and embodying this new thing. Being the new thing with the growth mindset. And if you're working on a new project, trying to get a new business off the ground or something, showing up every day, every single day. Just doing the work at a healthy pace. Doing it in a way that feels good for you, that feels emotionally regulated. There's no need to push anymore. It's safe to go at your own pace, and the end of a tough cycle is approaching here with this full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn, that sign of building, structure, tearing it back down, hammering away at it over and over. That time has passed, and you're safe with this Eight of Pentacles, which corresponds to the sun being in Virgo. You're safe to be flexible at this time and do things in a way that feel good to you. The Eight of Pentacles is typically sitting down and just hammering away. So you're doing this in a comfortable position. But I'm looking at this character here, this Chibi character, and she's having a lot of fun doing what she's doing. If you see the expression on her face, she looks quite relaxed and joyous and childlike. And I see you guys being able to embody this childlike energy in the work that you're doing, whether it's healing yourself, planning for a trip, or planning a project, getting a business off the ground, or, you know, working towards some kind of a goal, working towards getting a raise and receiving what it is you're worth, because this is in your future energy. Currently, the Empress moving into the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a fruitful time. This is a fertile time. Somebody might be getting pregnant with the Empress card. And this Six of Wands, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about what's going on here. So don't be afraid to continue to move through the unknown at a pace that is so healthy for you, that is so good for you. Because you're so powerful and you're unlocking your true potential. Like I said, you're stripping things back and getting closer to God, closer to Spirit. Doing that meditation practice here. And sitting back and receiving, using intuitive insights. I'm getting sleep is really big here. Sleep and dreams. Okay, in the process of cutting things out, like there's something here about building new neural connections and letting your brain remove old neural connections that don't serve you. I'm getting a really funny message, like half the stuff in your brain is not important right now. Like potentially you've come from somewhere where you've been in some kind of a toxic work environment, toxic group. Sorry, I'll flip this back upside down so we can emphasize the toxicity of this past situation. People around you who didn't support you, and there's been a building of neural connections in your brain. Okay, you've been cutting this out energetically, and I'm getting through sleep with this pokey flute card. Through sleep, this is gonna like remove anything that doesn't serve you and remove this information in your brain, these learned behaviors, or even things from an old job that you had to know for the job, but it's not going to serve you moving forward. So the more sleep you can get, it's actually going to wake you up out of some kind of automatic behavior that's been going on, like some kind of old routine that's falling away. The more sleep you can get and sitting back in your power, knowing that you're worth it here. I mean, with this Empress card and this Persian card, this is so heavily about self-empowerment and that royalty energy and beauty. Things that feel good and things that look good. You know, things that make you happy. You guys might be redecorating your house or just improving your space. I'm getting a rearranging of things, like bringing new energy into your space. If you have a home office or cleaning your car or, you know, something, just bring a new energy into the space, rearranging things around. I'm getting feng shui because you're worth it and you've stepped out of some kind of an old paradigm and you're stepping into the Empress paradigm. So don't be afraid to go with the flow and create some really nice, healthy change in your life. I do want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I think that this comes from learning the new skills and being that Page of Wands again, feeling safe to be that Page of Wands. Because I get this Charmander card. I did get a message before this reading about trial and error and don't stress about the small mistakes. Okay, this is a time for healing and it's a learning journey. Okay, this Eight of Pentacles is a card of learning and mastery through showing up and doing the reps. And we all make mistakes. Don't let any kind of small mistakes trigger you into falling back into some kind of a fixed mindset here. and I know I keep going back to the Pentacles, but this can just be about your healing, the meditation practice, the cleaning up of the old beliefs, resisting the temptation to push like you used to. I mean, some of you guys might not even be working at this time, but there's a different kind of work that you're doing. You're learning to be a new person that is fully in line with you. You're unlocking your own unique blueprint, your soul blueprint, and things are going to get so much easier for you. You're going to be living in a life where there's no resistance. Okay, the Empress is not in a state of resistance. She's in a state of flow. You can see the river in the background over here. She's in a state of flow and comfort and ease and knowing that she's worth it. And this Ace of Pentacles being clarified by this Charmander card is knowing that you're worth it no matter what. Whether you make small mistakes, doesn't matter. You can see he's like lit this thing on fire with his tail, and it's fine. You're the Page of Wands. You're safe to learn new skills, new ways of doing things. You're going to be victorious, and this old energy, some kind of an energetic connection, the name Eddie might be significant here, some kind of energetic connection is being flipped on its head and removed and cut out with the Ace of Swords, with your willpower, because you chose, because you made the decision. So I love this energy, guys, for real. Like that, this is an absolutely beautiful reading. It's such a time of, it's such a fruitful time. It's a time of abundance and fertility is what it is. Through your self-empowerment and your knowing that you're worth it. And you're safe to learn. And you're going on some kind of a vision quest here. This is a quest. Your soul is going on a journey through the unknown. And putting yourself in a position where it's very safe, but you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're healing your relationship with the unknown and being outside of your comfort zone and creating comfortability there. Like I'm getting really heavy Cancer energy. Really heavy Cancer energy. And this love and compassion card, I think it's through self-love. I think the more that you love yourself and step into that belief that you're so worth it, it's allowing you to create comfortability where before you weren't able to go there. It's like you weren't ready for this quest at a point. There were other energies around you that were holding you back and keeping you down energetically and making you doubt yourself, making you doubt your skills or your ability to learn. Old energies that were making you doubt your ability to be deserving to learn. You know, something about that's all about self-value and self-love. The more that you can love yourself, the further you can go on this quest at a safe speed in a way that feels really good for you. That's totally what I'm getting here. And this Six of Wands, I mean, it's just, like I said, it tells you everything you need to know. Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Keep working through this and just showing up every day. Just a little bit every day. You don't have to be working like a dog, as we say, in some parts of the world. You don't have to push. You're protected. Right? It's a time for healing. But just keep showing up every day. You've got to show up every day. And love yourself. Even through the mistakes. Right? Because you're learning. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites. Extremes of life. There's so many messages here in this one card. Surrendering to the flow, being guided and knowing that you're so heavily protected. You're so heavily protected by spirit, like I was saying right at the start and over. White feathers or white birds might be significant here. The closer you can get to God and just getting out of the way and releasing these fears, okay, cutting out any beliefs that do not serve you and that correlate with some kind of a fixed or lack mentality, a fixed mindset. The more you can cut that out and move into a space of trust. Source is telling you, fall into my arms. Kind of trustful energy here. Trustful energy here. You know, going out into the desert in your mind, you know, with your soul on a soul level and unlocking that soul blueprint that is true for you. But look at this, the extremes of life. Like I was saying, Cancer energy, bringing love into situations that are a bit barren. I'm really getting healing your relationship with work, your concept of work. And again, doesn't just have to be pentacles. This can be emotional healing work. But work can be so fun and feel good and be rewarding when you're going at your own pace. To look at the work that you've done and look back at what you've achieved is so rewarding. It feels so good. Maybe for some of you, journaling every day on your level of gratitude for your progress would be helpful. And thanking yourself for showing up every day and doing it. Even if you're in the early stages of your journey, speak as if. But I know that your journey stretches way further back than that. I know that everything leading up to this and all of these challenges and even these negative energies did serve you. So thank yourself. Thank yourself and be grateful for cutting these energies out. And thank Spirit for giving you the guidance and the strength to do so. You're co-creating with Spirit here and you have the power to make your own decisions. And you're bringing love into some kind of a belief about work or some kind of a trauma around work and the pace and the process. You're bringing love into that situation and having compassion. Okay, and there's a difference between empathy and compassion, especially when it comes to these. I don't want to keep talking about it. I don't know why I keep bringing these old people up. Maybe there's still this little tug that there's something about going back and continuing to think about these people, even though energetically there's a removal here. There's a cutting out. But having compassion for these people instead of having empathy, instead of taking on their emotions. And I think this is a really empathetic collective. And even looking around at the people who don't know what they do, there's a difference between taking on those emotions and putting yourself in that situation and triggering your higher self into guiding you into experiencing those emotions, because that's what empathy will do. If you start to take on that energy, your higher self will start to put you in situations where you experience that energy and learn more about it. But I'm going to say the suffering is not required at this time. This is a fruitful, abundant time where you're going to be victorious. So you don't need to experience the suffering. You don't need to take on the emotions of other people. You just need to have compassion for them, which is a level of sympathy with some kind of healthy boundaries and healthy detachment here. Sending love to yourself and the people around you and having love for everything, having love for the process. You know, the two extremes, right? Bringing love into the situation where there was no love, but doing it with a healthy detachment, healthy boundaries. Surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life. That's totally what that is. I'll pull one more. Earthed. Learning how to be human. In the world, but not of it. Yo. What was I just saying? In the world, but not of it. Healthy detachment, compassion. Instead of necessarily having empathy and taking on the emotion, having compassion. And this is going to be the end of this tough cycle I'm getting. Instead of taking on other people's energetic baggage, you're moving forward. You're being the gift of moving forward. You're giving yourself the gift of moving forward into a new energetic space, into a new vibration. Earth. In the world, but not of it. It's perfect. And this line too, learning how to be human. I'll go back to the self-love and the compassion for self, even when you make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We do it every day. I shouldn't say that, actually. Take that back. But, because, it's your beliefs. What are your beliefs? But when you do make a mistake, have love for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient. It's totally normal. You're learning how to be human. Okay? And not getting wrapped up in the emotional response when you do make a mistake or when something doesn't go your way. When something doesn't go right for you, you're keeping yourself emotionally regulated and detached in a healthy way. Instead of getting caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts and the whirlpool of emotional energy, you're not getting lost in the emotions when things don't go your way, okay? Really nice, healthy, practical energy with the sun in Virgo here. And not letting the mistakes deter you from showing up every day and trying your best. Because that's all Spirit asks. And even when you don't feel like you're trying your best and things are too hard and there's too much going on, Spirit knows that you're trying. It sees. And you're so protected right now and being guided into a beautiful space here. Such a beautiful energy to be moving into. I'll call upon the spirit animals of Earth, using this oracle deck to give us some closing thoughts here. But I mean, look, guys, the Empress into the Ace of Pentacles into the Six of Wands. It's good stuff, guys. It's good stuff. So I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing up every day. I'm getting a really random message too. There's new technology coming in for you, or you're using new technology. Okay, this could be like tech, like electronics. This could be spiritual technology as well. Just new, unlocking that soul blueprint. I'm getting like your higher self has gifts for you, has abilities for you. Unlocking new ways of doing things that feel like you've known all along because it's part of some kind of coding in your DNA. That's what I'm getting. Like, or being guided to use new technology, some kind of new technology to bring your dreams to life. I'm getting, bring your dreams to life. I love this, and I get this turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. It's number 61 here. It's number 61, which is the 18th prime number. And we do get the moon here as your gift. So I am called to say that continue to work through this period of things not fully being revealed, this period of the unknown, this vision quest, and bringing love, bringing that Cancerian energy, showing up every day and bringing love into the situation and being kind to yourself while you're on this quest, even though things are not fully being revealed here. How's the way I told you guys that I thought I would always be bad at math? And now I'm always talking about prime numbers. Like, that's such a good example. But I'll read this message. Turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace, right? Turkey spirit's message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality. For the turkey represents generosity and a celebration of abundance through giving to others. And that's what I wanted to say. Even through the unknown, don't go overboard and keep your cup full, okay? I'm not saying you have to give away everything that you've created, but continue to keep that flow of money, that watery energy, okay? The currency. Keep the currency flowing. Don't be afraid to give a little bit to others who are really in need, and continue to give to yourself too and feed your education. Okay, I'm going to say keep that flow of money going towards your education. Don't be afraid to up level, and don't be afraid to use your money to empower others. Through this position of being the Empress and this position of royalty, don't be afraid to share your wealth, because like this card is saying, there is always an opportunity to create more abundance in the world using your skills and using your beliefs. Give freely without expectation and you shall receive, for the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Align with it by sharing your good fortune with others, whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form. Guys, it doesn't even necessarily need to be pentacles. You can give people your time. You can give people your compassion, right? Whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form. Immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessing of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. I love that, guys. Such a beautiful, clear message. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Victory for you guys, all right? You're so worth it. You're so powerful. You're unlocking your full potential. Give your love freely from a healthy, detached place, and know that we're moving into a space where we are all empowering each other as a community, and we're building a beautiful new earth. So thank you again for all the work you've been doing. I'm so grateful for you guys, and thank you for the way that you support me. You show up every single day and support me in ways that I cannot even begin to express. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I love you so, so much. I love you, and I'm so proud of you, and I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.